let's go back into town and sleep there. I think I've only beaten the game once. And again, that was a while, that was probably a year or two ago. So I know they've extended the game. Can't you sleep in your truck? Well, I mean, yeah, there's a sleeper bed right there, but no. I mean, yeah, you do sleep in your truck, but you need to pull off in a correct location to do so. You can't just pull off on the side of the road and sleep in your truck. That's against the law. I don't know if it's actually the last boss now. It was the last boss at the time. Because after I beat it, it took me back to the beginning and allowed me to play through in elite mode or something. No, it just increased the difficulty is what it did. It was like, alright, now the game will be harder, go. And I started over. But I think they've added like 2 major updates since then. Like major content updates, so I doubt that's the final boss now. Path of Exile. Yeah. I played a little bit of it with Skid and Lucid for a while. And then they started getting busy with like other stuff, so I just finished it on my own. Doesn't it? There's only one company in this town that I can pick up or deliver to. So yeah, it is kind of podunk. Alright, here's a rest area. I'll have to get it reinstalled, but I'll look into it, because that would be fun. Alright, so I'm in Panoche. I could drive to Ely pretty easily. So let's look at jobs from those 2 locations. Origin. Phoenix. $43,000. Okay, so what about, what was it, Ely, right? $35, there's $47, that would be interesting. A giant mobile barrier weighing 0 tons. Somehow I think that's incorrect. Okay. $71 for propane. Could deliver a reservoir tank. Let's take that mobile barrier. Can I get to Ely in 3 hours? Well, if I can't, they'll have this propane there for me. Click on the elite blimp on the map. What? Oh. Blip, not blimp. Oh. Well, now I just feel silly. Okay. I get it. Price per distance. That one. Let's try to take this, because that'll be more interesting. The mobile barrier. That'll be fun.
No.
But if not, we'll take the other one, if it's gone by the time I get there. Awesome. All right, let's get over to Ely real quick. Nice thing when you're not hauling anything is the acceleration feels really good. How much money do I have? 265? Interesting. Can the police pull you over? Not exactly. They give you tickets. But they don't actually stop you. There's a Holiday Inn sign. That's funny. Yeah, apparently they just drive next to you and throw the ticket through the window, yes. Hey, Chick-fil-A. Need more chicken. There's a Napa sign. This is really cool, actually having like real-life company signs in the game now. It'll be even better when they get the Texas DLC and you can start having signs for H-E-B and Whataburger. That'll be awesome. All the convenience stores will be called Stripes. What's the Otter gas station called? Oh yeah, it's not an otter, it's a beaver. Buc-ee's, yeah, B-U-C-E-E-S. And yeah, they could have Buc-ee's, truck stops. Those are like Walmarts, man. It's like a convenience store the size of a Walmart. It's awesome. Yeah, there's one, I think it's right outside of, is it north of San Marcos or north of Austin? I keep forgetting. Okay, well it's in that area between San Marcos and Austin somewhere, and I think there are 192 gas pumps at the place. And what's surprising is you think to yourself, 192 gas pumps? That's insane. But then when we go there, it's usually like 75% full. What is the middle lane between the two yellow lines? That's the turning lane. It's in a 5-lane street. If there's a yellow lane in the center, either direction of traffic can enter or exit that lane, and it's used exclusively for turning left. So if I was trying to turn left into a business, for example, that was on the left side of the street, I could get into that lane before the business, so that I don't impede the traffic for the rest of the road. And then I just wait for a free spot to cross the road. Same if you're turning left from a business into the street, you can turn into the yellow lane immediately and then wait for there to be a gap in the traffic on the road before you merge into the actual driving lane. It's actually very common in the United States, or at least it is in Texas. The likelihood of people driving into each other on that lane is almost zero. I'm not going to say it doesn't happen because some people are stupid and don't pay attention. But I mean, you also don't, the lane is not used for speed. You're not supposed to go more than like 10 miles an hour in that lane. Yeah, I think per year in my city, there's probably 2 accidents in that lane. Like, it's very, very rare. And it's always somebody being stupid, not paying attention. I think you can get a ticket if you travel in the lane for a farther distance than like 100 yards, which is roughly 300 feet. You really shouldn't be in that lane for more than about 300 to 500 feet. If you're driving in that lane any longer than that, a cop can come over and be like, you need to get out of this lane. This is not what this is for. Yeah, gross Pizza Hut. Ew. People are more responsible than you would have imagined. Here there'd be 10 accidents a month. Well, it's the opposite for us here. Like, we don't really have turnabouts almost anywhere. I think there's one in Corpus Christi in my city. And the likelihood of an accident happening on a roundabout is much higher here, just because we're not used to them. We're used to these turning lanes, though. Right, exactly.
That's the biggest issue.
Yeah.
But again, it's usually old people.
Yeah. It's usually old people or college kids that misuse the turning lane. They'll get in the turning lane way too early, and they'll like want to drive half a mile down the road in the turning lane. And it's just like, bro, you can't do that. Somebody's coming from the other direction, and they've got to turn right here. They have the right of way because they're turning left first. So if a cop shows up and 2 people are arguing, like they got into a 5-mile-an-hour head-on collision, you know. If one guy wanted to turn left in like 100 feet and one guy wanted to turn left in like a quarter mile, then the guy in 100 feet is good. He was where he needed to be. The other guy needed to get the hell out of that lane. There's a turnaround. There's a roundabout on your base. Yeah. I mean, when I was driving in ETS, I had to learn how to use roundabouts. But that was the first place I drove one, was in Euro Truck Sim. I had never used one in real life before then. Yes, there's one in San Antonio near that doctor. I know what I'm doing. ETS is European Truck Simulator. It's the exact same game made by the exact same company, except it takes place in Europe. Extraterrestrial sandwich. Not quite. Yeah, exactly. I was playing Euro Truck Sim, and I got to a red light and turned right on a red light and got a ticket. And I was like, no, that's legal. And then I looked it up, and they're like, yeah, that's illegal in Europe. Totally legal in the United States. Yeah, unless otherwise posted.
But yeah, it's almost always legal.
The only reason we have it on base is because they have an American flag in the middle of the roundabout. That's funny. I haven't even picked up my load yet. I feel like I should put on a country playlist while you watch this. Please don't. That's true. As long as I don't have to listen to it, that's fine. Just don't make me listen to country. Leaving Ely. So at least I'm in the city where I need to be. Now, did I make it here in the 3-hour time limit? I don't know. Didn't I already pass this place? Oh wait, is this my pickup point?
Did you go in a big circle?
Yeah, I just drove around in a giant circle because this is the pickup point. Alright, so obviously I made it here in time. Because the barricade is right in front of me. Jesus Christ. What a dick. All right, now let's look at this route. Gross. Could I go this way? "12 hours, 55 minutes. 30 hours. 11 and a half until I have to sleep. Yeah. I have enough time to go that little extra route. I'm gonna have to sleep regardless. Play Smokey and the Bandit. This is a longer load than I'm used to. Giggity. Also a lot of, oh my god, all these cars are whipping around this thing. Slow down! You're driving like a bat out of Hades. Is the game in real time? Absolutely not. It's not quite that rapid, but yeah, it's pretty quick. When you're inside of a city, the time slows down a lot, but when you get onto the open highway, the time starts racking by very quickly. See, like, I'm in a city right now, and it's I have 12:41. You want a real-time, real-distance truck sim? Do you also want it to say that when you need to go to sleep, you actually have to pull over and not play the game for 10.5 hours? Yeah, this truck right here is going way too slow. The truck speed limit is 70. So you want to do what a real-life trucker does, you just don't want to get paid for it. Fair enough. Yeah, that's exactly, Marty. You might want to just drive a truck, because then they'll pay you. Wow, that looks really awkward, doesn't it? How there's like that huge chunk missing out of the middle. Victoria's Secret billboard out in the middle of the desert. Awesome. I wonder how much revenue that makes for the company. Talking about Sam. Sorry. Helps if I read properly. Talking about sand. Hey, want some panties? I have a sudden urge to watch a crash. You should have been here earlier when I crashed into an invisible wall. It lifted my truck into the air. Shit. I was gonna try to pass, and that truck came over the hill. Alright, here we go. I can make this one. What's this poster for? Oh, another Victoria's Secret. Can you save the game later and then show us what happens when you stop on tracks? They really want to see me get hit by a train. I think the game would clip my car out of the railroad tracks. Also, I'm driving a truck, not a car. But whatever. There are a lot of state troopers on this little desert highway. It's like every fifth car is a cop. I'm glad this thing weighs 0 tons. It makes my acceleration that much easier. I'm pretty sure it should have a weight. It just doesn't for some reason. Sounds like Auburn. With all the cops, you mean? Well, yeah, Trika, it's not going to weigh that much, but it's got to be made of like steel and concrete if it's a barricade. It's a mobile barrier. Okay. Honestly, Adam, I would not be that surprised. Lightweight barrier? I don't know if it's that lightweight. I mean, if this thing weighs less than a ton, an average car could crash into it and move it easily. I mean, I'm not complaining. I like the fact that I can accelerate very quickly with this. Don't get me wrong, I'm just poking fun at it. Where am I going? Destination is Oxnard again. Okay. It's a force field generator. See, now I didn't think of it like that. Tonopah. Tempted to redeem the rest of your jams? Don't let me stop you. Oops. Hey, don't worry about it, Amy. Let this truck pass me up. You don't feel very well. That sucks. They didn't finish the map. That is... It's just a section that goes off in this direction, and they had nothing to put over here, so yeah. They weren't going to just, like, draw only what they needed for the roads in the game, and they weren't going to draw every single road in the game either. So they draw a road going off, and then they just put an invisible wall so that you can't travel down there. So it doesn't look super fake. Otherwise you'd be all like, why are there never any roads other than the ones I can drive on? That would look really fake. Well, I'm sorry you feel like crap, Amy. That sucks. You should get some sleep. Hopefully you'll feel better tomorrow. It's probably like... Was it probably like 10 o'clock for you right now? 10 or 11 o'clock at night? Oh, it's not that kind of not feeling good? Okay. Well then, yeah, that does suck. Never mind. I was gonna say, go to sleep, get some rest, but if it's not a health-related thing, then that sucks even more. Well, I'm glad I can provide you with some quality entertainment. Well, quality to you. It depends on the viewer whether it's quality entertainment or not. I can't just announce that I'm quality entertainment. Can I accelerate when someone is trying to pass me and stop them from getting in the lane? Yes. I've done it before. I've accelerated to the point where I almost caused the other vehicle to get in a head-on collision. That was fun. No, in the game. Not in real life, God. I wouldn't do that in real life. I'd get shot. Person would come and find me and kill me in real life. You never use your blinkers, Adam? It's a simulator, man. I gotta be semi-realistic, right? Now Hasty's like, you should do that. I want to see you do that. I have caused accidents before, but the game AI tries really hard not to get into wrecks. So, do you use the trailer brake? No. I also don't use a retarder because I've never really needed to.
Have one, it's me.
Cappy is my retarder. Also, thanks, Amy. I usually assume if somebody's come back more than once, they think I have quality entertainment. Yo, what's up, Mustard? Because if they don't think I'm quality entertainment, why did they come back? I thought for a second Matt said Cappy was retarded and I was going to get all offended.
He did. I said I was retarded. That's my joke.
It's all her.
I'm retarded.
I didn't say anything. She said it.
Yeah.
How far off of the road can you drive? I honestly don't know. I've never tried. Amy's like, Cappy, no! Wow, that cop passed me. Okay. How do I not check the limits of the game when I first get it? I don't know. I intentionally bought the game because I wanted a driving simulator. You always want to find the skybox. Now, okay, hold on. If you go, I'm pretty sure I don't know if I recorded it or not. I played Euro Truck Sim 2, and they released the Scandinavia DLC. And I installed it, and I went to an area on the map where on the GPS it showed that there was no road there, but I looked and there was a right-hand turn that went off. Normally that's a road that's blocked by an invisible wall, but this one wasn't. So I was like, huh, I wonder what's over there. Because I was just driving around Scandinavia to explore. I didn't have a load on my truck. I was just in the cab, and that was it. And so I turned right and went through what should have been an invisible wall, but wasn't, and ended up driving down 2 or 3 miles of road that was just back there behind other invisible walls. Because I tried to turn back and get back into the real map, and there were invisible walls that prevented you from coming from the real map into this area. That also prevented me from coming from that area back into the real map. And I drove around a little bit and drew a little map of it, and I think I tweeted it. Where I tweeted a picture of the map and I drew where I had driven on the map and been like, I can drive here. There's roads. Next stop in 5 hours 15 minutes, and it's 5 hours 58 minutes from my drop-off point. I did do that, but I stayed on the road. Technically, I was on the road the whole time. So, I have no idea how far off the road I could go. I assumed what happened was they were drawing other roads in that area on the map with the intention of, see, here's a guy trying to pass me and an 18-wheeler. And now the guy behind me has to stop. Just barely got over in time. That's fun. Anyway, I'm assuming the developers were drawing additional roads back there with the intention of having something else over there, maybe a drop-off point that you could deliver to, and they just never put it in the game and then forgot to block it off with a fake wall. You'd be surprised how much half-finished stuff gets left into games. I really wouldn't. I assume a lot of half-finished stuff makes it into games. They usually just block it off. They're like, that was a great idea, but we're not done. Let's just, boom, block it. And if we get around to it, we'll release it in a DLC or something, or a patch later on. Ask Yako. I didn't just drive off the road. Don't worry about it. Down to a 20-minute leeway. For those of you who have noticed, there's a reason why I'm speeding. I'm trying to get the amount of time between me and the delivery location and the amount of time left I have until I have to sleep to be in the opposite direction so that I can deliver it without going to sleep. I've only got like 20 minutes to make up in the game, which isn't that much. So if I can go 5 miles an hour over the speed limit for a decent enough distance, I'll be able to make up all that time. Can't you drink coffee? Nope. There are laws as to how long a truck driver can be awake. Oh shit. Just gonna ride the shoulder there for a minute. No, I was short. Well, I have plenty of time. The job, I have 22 hours to do the job. But I'd like to do it without going to sleep if I can. No.
I'm sorry, I used logic.
You're using logic against... I want... Let me speed!
I'm sorry. How dare I?
Can I honk him off the road? No. Crap, that guy's wanting to turn right. I was going to get in the shoulder again, but... It's probably a bad idea when somebody's turning right up ahead. Oh, they're all turning right. Oh no, it's 2 lanes. Get out! Oh, why am I going 10 miles an hour? They all came to almost a stop. The dicks. Okay. Hold on, here we go. This thing weighs 0 tons. I should be able to accelerate at a decent clip. And pass some of these dudes. Oh my god. Wow, what a wussy horn. I need a new horn. This horn sounds worse than the horn on our Prius. It sounds so pitiful. Are all the trucks manual? No. All the trucks are either manual or automatic, depending on what your setting is in the game. You were wasting my alien isolation vids before this? You mean watching? I hope you weren't wasting them. Wasted. What is going on here? Oh my god. Maybe it sounds better outside. I don't think so. Nope, it sounds a little better, but not much. Not enough to compensate. Trika, you need to update your Flash player. If you're getting that error message on Twitch a lot, that's a Flash upgrade that you need. Again, Flash updates like once a week. Sometimes more frequent. But yeah, Flash updates all the time. That's why I cannot wait until Adobe kills it. I think they're killing it in 2020. If my mind is correct, if my memory is accurate. Yeah, once they kill it, all the web pages are going to have to switch to HTML5, and then you won't have to worry about it. All you need is a browser update. Browsers do that all automatically anyway. Amy. That's funny. Trika's like, do you want to redeem glasslessness? Oh. He was offering to pay for glasslessness for Amy, and she's like, I have pride, let me pay for it. Yeah, it was nice. Yeah, she could have responded with that whole like, hey, do you want me to redeem glasslessness for you? I have a boyfriend. Oh, well, I don't know. Okay then.
But still, same difference.
Shadow's like, I could. Yeah.
I'm married. I hope the door would be nice. Not because I want to date you.
Yeah, that's true. I held the door open for some lady at a gas station because I was leaving and she was coming in, and I was holding the door open for her, and she looked at me holding the door and went, I have a boyfriend. And I was like, and I'm married and you're a bitch. And then I let go of the door and walked off. I was all like, I'm not trying to hit on you. I'm trying to be nice, you fucking god damn.
It's fun. No, it's
I wanted to call her a cunt, but then I was all like, I don't know. Is that too far?
not in my opinion, because that's what she was
Matt, I'm not a Starbucks chick. Is that what that's called? Is that the phrase for that? A Starbucks chick?
Basic bitch.
A basic bitch? Maybe that's what it's. Maybe that I'm familiar with that one. Oh my god, Pumpkin Spice is back. Oh, I'm hitting the fire extinguisher. Oh, this. Scrape. Oh god. No damage to the load. Okay. Let's keep going. You didn't know that cunt was in my vocabulary? Isn't that in everyone's vocabulary, technically?
Where's Zill?
Yeah, where's Zill? That's like half of the Australian language.
Zill never laughs. He'll be like, oh yeah.
They use both derogatory and non-derogatory. Kind of like me when I call you a slut.
Term of endearment. That's like you calling me babe.
That's true. Yeah, Cody doesn't curse at all. I got him to say penis once. That was fun. Or dick. Yeah, that's right. He's a dick. But anything more than like dick or maybe ass I think would be asking too much. Okay, hour and 15 minutes, and I have to sleep in an hour and 6. Balls. Yeah, let's sleep. Okay, we're gonna take a nap. Really close to my delivery. Yay for mute knobs. Oh, I don't need to drive 60 miles an hour now. Since I'm gonna sleep anyway. You're getting tired. You're getting sleepy. Rest area next right. Perfect. Why did that guy cut me off just to get to a rest area? What an ass. Can I sleep on the side of the road here? Will it allow that? Apparently not. They're honking at me. Wait, I got the perfect thing. Okay, I detached my trailer. Alright, cool. This is gonna work. Later, bitches. Deal with that shit. I'm going to bed. Okay, somehow they figured it out. Because they're all gone. Alright, now I just gotta go pick my load up again. Hey, don't worry about it. Sit tight, bud. I'll get that out of your way in just a sec. They're honking at me already. Shut up! I'm working on it. Goddamn honkers. It's like they're inconvenienced or something. That was awesome. Yes, please clip that. That's hilarious. I'm just gonna leave my load right here. I don't have enough room to turn around. So fuck it. Drop the load. Turn the cab around. If you clip that, make sure to do @Lucid for me, would you? Yeah, Lucid would be like, come on, man. You're giving truckers a bad name, dude. Oh, that's right. He didn't watch me go into the left lane shoulder either. The oncoming traffic shoulder. That was awesome. This was a good delivery. I went around in a circle before I found my delivery point, my pickup spot. And then I passed on oncoming traffic shoulder. And then I dropped my load in the middle of the road so I could take a nap. Yeah, that does sound kind of erotic. If by gross you mean erotic, then yes. Erotic. Okay, am I exiting here? Nope, not in this lane. I don't exit here. I exit here. Oxnard. Matt ran around in a circle? Or did you hear that wrong? Nope. I was trying to find where this object was before I picked it up the first time. And I drove by it, and then the game was all like, keep taking left turns. And then eventually it took me back around to it. I'm like, wait, I just passed this place. Oh. This is where I need to pick up the thing. Just kidding. I was testing the game's GPS capabilities. Am I delivering this to Walmart? Oh no, to Cat. Okay, come on, dude, pass me up. Thank you. Here's that turn lane everybody was asking about. Kinda. Nope. Even that's literally right here, right next to me.
You've done enough Daredevil stuff.
Yeah, that's enough crazy for today. Did I get level 20? Ah, damn it. Oh well. Next load will get me to level 20.
You'll get it next time, Gadget.
Oh man. Okay, so that's going to be it for me for now. I will do some streaming again later tonight. So make sure to follow me on Twitter down below, or if you do an exclamation point Discord in the chat, come join our Discord server and hang out there. I notify everybody in Discord and on Twitter when I'm getting ready to go live, so that'll help you if you want to come back and watch again. Other than that, I will see you all next time.